For today's coaster review, I'll be reviewing Rougarou at Cedar Point, the floorless conversion from the old B&M stand-up coaster Mantis. And this coaster, I mean, it's definitely not definitely not the best B&M floorless out there, but a very solid ride. So we'll start with the stats. It is located at Cedar Point. It is made by B&M. It is 145 feet tall, pretty solid. It is 60 miles per hour, not too bad. It has 4 inversions. Actually, the 4 inversions is very small number compared to some of the other B&M floorlesses, just because this was a conversion from Mantis. And this coaster does have a one of its kind on a floorless coaster, the incline loop that it had in Mantis that a lot of B&M stand-up has, but now this one does because it was converted from a B&M stand-up, so it has that only one on a B&M floorless coaster. And then you're gonna have a length of 3,900 feet long. Very definitely not the you are gonna so for like when you're in the middle of the park, you're gonna see a coaster from a lot of places. Now it does have a slight rattle to this. I mean, it does not have the worst rattle. I mean, if you ride in the front, it's definitely not gonna have a rattle really that much at all. But if you ride in the middle or the back, you are gonna be having a rattle. It doesn't hurt at all. It doesn't have any bad head banging. It's just rattling around, and that is one of the cons by this coaster. I really do like smooth coasters, and unfortunately, this is not one of the smooth. Unfortunately, this coaster does rattle a little bit, but that's okay. Still, it make a good ride. So what we're doing now is we're talking about from when you leave the station and telling you and going through every element, telling you how good each element is. So you're gonna leave the station and go up this lift hill. It is of course 145 feet tall. You're gonna get some pretty good views of all Cedar Point. And then you're gonna go down bank to your right, go in a little dip, and then you're gonna go down at that drop. If you're in the back, you're actually gonna float out of your seat, and it's a really good experience. One of the best parts of the ride, in my opinion. And then you're going to go through the standard B&M floorless vertical loop. Very solid element. Their average, like I would say, almost probably every single B&M floorless has a loop. And that's why I see them so much. They're just like you see them all the time on coasters that have inversions. If a coaster has like one inversion, it's probably a vertical loop. So then you're gonna go down, and then you're gonna go through a dive loop. Very solid element. I like the dive loops. They're one of my favorite inversions. Like you're just diving down, and then you're gonna go through this bank in the air, and then you're gonna go through the incline loop. Very similar, of course, to a normal vertical loop, but it is slanted a little bit, and that's what makes it different from a normal one. And then you're very solid. I mean, definitely not. It's a good element. And then you're gonna go down and go through this bank into the mid-course brake run, and then you are going to go down and go into your the last one out of 4 inversions. The corkscrew, I would say, is probably the worst out of the 3. Still a fun element though. And then you're gonna go over bank, go through some more twists and turns, and then you're gonna go on another twist and turn into the bank, into the brake run, and then you're gonna actually get to where you can connect to the station. And this coaster, it's a good coaster. I would say it's like in the probably top 7 is Cedar Point, maybe 8. Very solid coaster. So it's time for its overall score. I'm gonna be giving this coaster a really pretty good 7.5 out of 10. Definitely not the best overall score, but you can definitely see a lot of other coasters that have a better score. But this is a good coaster. Definitely enjoy riding it. So hope you guys enjoy this review, and stay tuned for more videos coming here to Coast Central Productions, and we'll see you guys later.